Welcome back.
Eh,
Cool. All right. We need 2 more ranks in
2 more friendship.
Corvaxnius.
Corvaxness.
Corvaxness?
Corvaxness. Well, we're not trying to be Corvax.
That's true. We're just trying to befriend Corvax. Embrace it. Make the Corvax part of us. No, not that.
No. A funny planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Leafington says, leveling up our friendship. Yeah. Is this more... Oh no, it's okay. It's got actual...
I mean, there's someone here.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no!
Why does this keep happening?
Gotta get back in my ship.
It's okay, you can just walk out, I think. You got out a second ago. There you go.
This happened again! I got flung across the map again!
Why is it being like that?
Why is that happening?
It's really weird. It wasn't doing that earlier today.
No.
Your ship has turned against you. What have you done that it doesn't like? Does it not like that you
Crashed the shit.
crashed it? Maybe.
Repeatedly?
Maybe. Oh, hello. Wait a minute.
This is a traveller.
A traveller. So this traveller looks similar to the other traveller.
Corrupted, take please. Final proof we existed. That the strange being tries to hand me something, but whatever it is immaterial, shimmering in and out of existence. The life form begins to cry, despairing at its own impending disappearance. For a moment I see another universe, a place utterly unlike anything I have ever encountered.
Oh gosh, that got really emotional really
Should I ask their
suddenly.
name, or what is happening, or just stay with them?
I don't know. They
I
seem to want to talk about who they are.
Stranger whispers through their tears. I know it made a sound, but the memory seems to immediately disappear from my mind. I try again and again. The stranger goes frantic at my inability to remember them. Time and space slip away, and just like that, the vision recedes. We both stand here as if nothing has happened.
What?
As I leave, they ask if I have received any troubling readings. They are afraid something is happening to their world.
What? So then that didn't happen? Like, it seemed like they were going to disappear and then they did?
No, the alternate universe version of them did happen. Did disappear. They're replaced with a different
Okay. Yeah.
them.
That is very bizarre and fascinating.
Gosh. Free Kovacs rep.
Wow. Wow, that was intense.
That was an emotion.
Mm.
The writing in this game is actually like phenomenal.
Really good, yeah. Really, really good.
Like excellently written modular content.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So your pugnium?
Oh yeah.
Pugnium. Yes. Ooh.
It looks very similar to my own.
Yeah, same colours. Is yours short like that?
It's only got 8 slots though.
Ah, okay. Nope. Not useful. Yeah, no, yours is better. Sorry, gun. Can you stay there for somebody else?
Sorry, gun. That's what Angel says.
What?
That's what Angel says? Yeah.
I've forgotten too many things, obviously.
It's a pretty bad joke.
Okay.
Because one of the characters is called Gun.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, I forget stuff.
You
so
forget
quickly.
things that you've watched.
I really do forget things that I've watched.
Did anyone else get that joke? Or do they all think I'm terrible? Wait, no, they would only think I'm terrible if they got the joke. Lifeform, Korvax, power, entity. The electronic lifeform is agitated and perhaps in pain. Their body buzzes with small arcs of electricity, and small arcs of electricity jump between their mask and shoulders. They jolt and shake. They need help. They reach out their hand as if all they want to do is, as if they want.
Oh, typo.
I spotted a couple of these.
They want.
Yeah, as if they want to shake mine. I instinctively raise my arm in response, but common sense advises caution.
Ooh.
Shake hands. Lifeform discharges an overload. The pain is intense. They thank me with a gift. It discharges an overload.
Mm-hmm. Well,
God.
that seems very intimate.
On the plus side, my hazard protection increases. Wow.
Cool. All right. Well, benefits for all.
Now I'm a trial candidate.
Yay!
Trial candidacy.
Nerdy, you also forget things that you've watched? Yeah, I do. Like, I do it really badly. And for a filmmaker, that's a problem. Because, like, it only takes, like, 6 months and someone can, you know, talk about a movie that I've watched and be like, you know, the such and such character.
6 months, that's a long, that's a big estimate.
Yeah, okay, maybe even less than that. And I just won't be able to remember. But, like, if it's more than a year, I probably won't be able to tell you, really, anything about it. Unless I've watched the thing, like, multiple times.
Long ago, it seems, an automated distress signal went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates.
So, this is the double thing.
Yeah.
So
120. No, it's 1 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3, multiplied by 4, multiplied by 5. 120 multiplied by 6 is 720. I reckon? Yes,
no.
it is. The standing with the Korvax has increased. I have detected the distress signal. Somewhere.
Oh, he worked in a video store for years. There you go.
Cool.
Also, Leakington says the aliens on this planet, the big couple of things, are making me think of old Dutch puppeteer, of the old Dutch puppeteers of Jan Kleins, Jan.
That's what it is. It's
and Katrine.
yeah. It makes me think of the hand puppet like traditional puppet theater. That is exactly what it looks like.
So the suggestion is that you could name those creatures after Jan Klaassen and Katrine.
Yes, I could.
Like, you know, Klaassen's something or other. I'm probably saying that really wrong. Sorry.
How do I get into this building? Here we go.
Hurrah!
I've already been in this room.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Felt like I had. The facility is more like a science lab than an observatory. The stargazing equipment sitting amidst a sea of advanced experiments. Perhaps the former custodian was too preoccupied to notice the beacon blinking invitingly on the screen. If I can work out the code, then I'm sure I can decipher its origin.
Is this another?
It's one that starts with a 6.
But there's already a thing that starts with.
Yeah, but there's 2 6s in the pattern.
Okay.
Success! I punch in the numbers and the beacon reveals the location of a new location within the cosmos.
Thanks, Livington.
She gave it her best. Little hyperactive.
I'm totally like I'm a pronunciation snob. Like I don't know. I hate not saying words from other languages the way that they're supposed to be
What's
said.
that little phrase from Icelandic that is in that film? That's really nice.
Oh, which
Lutla,
one?
Atla, Flotla, or something like that.
Oh, the one that means the cliffs? The one about the cliffs? Whoa, what has happened to the sky there? Or did you scan?
I didn't scan, just
That
did a
was
thing.
weird. Also,
That's
that
fine.
rock is really bizarre and cool. Do you mean from my film?
Yeah.
A phrase that's really cool. I mean, there's lots.
There's one that's in the film though, or in one of the film letters.
Can you remember what's distinctive about it?
It sounds like it's a repeating thing. It sounds like trying to say it is really embarrassing because I don't even remember what it's like.
Yeah. Okay.
Or something.
Are you thinking of the name of the volcano?
What's the name of the volcano?
Eyjafjallajökull.
No, I'm not.
Eyjafjallajökull.
I'm not. I'm thinking of a thing you say in the film, but
Okay.
and every time you say it, I get like happy little shivers.
Oh, I'll have to work out what it is.
Not in a ASMR way, just in a I like hearing you say nice words way.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a crashed ship.
Mm-hmm.
Do we not go look at it?
Oh yeah. Be an upgrade. It looks like it's just out in the sky.
Oh, it's telling me that to get to there, I should go into the sky first. So we're doing. Obviously not enough.
Mm. Problem with the pronunciation thing though is, it must be like on the other side of the planet. Is that often there's a situation where you can either choose to say the word the way a native speaker would say it, or say the word the way people around you are going to understand the word.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
And I always find that frustrating.
Can you give me an example?
Well, the way most English speakers say Sigaros is not correct.
Right. How should it be said?
I think it's meant to be Sigur Ros.
Yeah.
But nobody would ever know who you were talking about if
Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah.
So I always say Sigur Ros, and it annoys me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a snob. Aha, it says, if you'd like to pronounce it better, in Dutch the J's are more like a Y pronunciation, yep, and the IJ is more like A. Okay, so Jan, Tyson, and Katrine. Okay. Cool, thank you. I would like. I would like to say it better.
You should learn the phonetic alphabet.
Yeah, that'd be useful.
Like the IPO one, not the other one. The one that I use all the time. Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, Echo Foxtrot.
Right.
Echo Foxtrot, Gulf India, Lima Hotel.
Lima Hotel.
Juliet, Kilo.
I just thought of a.
Oh no, Kilo Lima. I'm getting the alphabet wrong.
Yeah.
Kilo Lima, Mike, November, Oscar.
Livingston says India. Did you miss it?
Did I miss India?
No.
Oh,
India.
India. Mike, Oscar, Mike, November. Is it November?
I think so.
Oscar.
Yeah, because Dollhouse.
It is, yeah. Mike, November, Oscar. Go away! I'm trying to find a spaceship.
And recite the alphabet.
And recite the alphabet. Oh, I stuck on P.
Polo?
Polo. No, I don't think it's polo in the one in the Australian one, because there's a specific Australian one.
Okay.
Quebec. We're skipping P. Quebec, Romeo, Sierra Tango. Oh, I'm so bad at this.
I mean, you're better than me. I don't know. Livingston says Papa or Papa.
Papa, yes.
Okay.
Papa. I think that's the American one, but it might be the Australian one as well because there's a lot of overlap. I remember the U one. Tango U. Yeah, I'm losing it.
Never mind.
I thought I was doing real well.
You were doing real well. There's only like 4 letters left.
UV, Whiskey, Yankee, Zebra?
Yeah. But now you've made me think of a great like art prompt, like either for visual art or writing or something, wherein you just take like the first 2 and make something out of it, and then like second and third, and then third and fourth, and then fourth and fifth, or whatever. So you have to make something as with.
But like, get your name and like spell it out with that, and then do the sections.
Oh, and then do the sections. You could do that, yeah. Because when you said Lima Hotel, I was like, ah, yes, could be a thing.
Except it's Lima.
Right. Well, you could still do it.
Yeah, you could.
That's a place. Are you proud of me? I knew that was a place.
You knew that Lima was a place. Well done.
Nothing where it is. My geography is terrible.
It's not umbrella, is it, for you?
Oh, it might be. That would make sense because it's a word that can't easily be confused with other words.
I think that's too long though.
Oh, okay. Is it ultra or?
No.
No, I got nothing.
Ultra just makes me think of MK Ultra.
Mm.
That's grim.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it is.
See if the ship is any good.
Okay.
See if I can get out of my own, because my own one currently has some issues.
It does.
What is you?
Something was saying hello to you. Nope.
That's more of the hoppy things.
Mushroom hoppies.
Mushroom hoppies.
Uniform
Uniform!
and Victor.
Victor. Why did I not get Victor?
Yeah.
That seems really
Victor.
obvious.
Okay, so it's got 27 slots. How many does yours have?
Not that many. 18 versus
18.
27.
Oh.
This is an A-class shuttle.
Oh. And it's got a beam impact thingy. Ooh.
Should we get it?
Yeah, you should do it.
I'm going to have to fix the pulse engine and the hyperdrive, and I'm going to have to get more hyperdrive fuel, but...
Worth it.
Worth it!
Yeah, the hyperdrive fuel is annoying. So,
Class A
transfer
shuttle.
items before acceptance.
Oh yes,
Forget.
sorry. Press
Do
this
not-
button.
Yes. Make sure you do it.
What?
That's weird.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it was just showing you only the spare one? That's all. Oh no, okay.
Can I just... Oh, okay. Is that all my items? Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Free ship upgrade.
Sweet.
This one's not as pretty, but...
No,
it's
it's
such
hard
a-
to tell what colour it is even, because
Oh.
everything looks green here. But you won't know until you get it somewhere else. Cool. Alright. So you need to fix some stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me a lot of money to open up all those slots, but... Geknip. Oh, I love this music so much. Like this track.
This track particularly is
It's an electron vapor, that's
It
helpful.
is very useful. You use that for warp fuel, don't you? Oh, there we go. It's yellow and white. Ah, it looks so like something Cammy would have.
It does look like something she would have. I guess we'll
Fix
fix
a few.
that.
You got so much money.
Guess so. Can't see where it's telling me how much it'll cost.
No.
Oh, there we go,
there
71,000. Let's not go overboard. right now.
I mean, you're not using any money like that, so.
Yeah, but if I find a really cool gun.
True. Good point. You may find a really cool gun. I want the chocolate.
I also want chocolate.
Okay. What chocolate you want?
I want this one.
You want that one? Okay.
Get it in, I gotta get it. I got it.
Good job. I will have...
Callbacks to Stress Beacon. The high-tech ship's emergency systems activate as I climb on board, and a hologram appears before me. The lights in the mask it wears seem wide and dim. The pilot calmly reports news of its imminent demise. The noise of explosions and tearing metal can be heard. The hologram disappears, leaving an array of glittering technologies and devices behind it. Some of them still look operational.
Wow.
Do you reckon that'll give me nanites or an actual blueprint?
I reckon it'll give you nanites, but a blueprint
Goods
would
instead?
be nice.
Goods instead? Technology. Seems more interesting. The research ship carries fascinating technological advances. I scan a blueprint and can now construct one of these advances myself.
That's great.
Nice.
Cool.
Very nice.
Whittington says, my wife struggles a bit with Dutch in particular because it has some unfamiliar sounds, some throaty noises that she doesn't have with her background in French and English. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was, I have been very poor with my practicing of Icelandic, largely because there's no one here to practice with. But I'm okay-ish with pronunciation, but some of the letters and combinations of letters were really complicated to get because they're just not like anything that we have. But I find that kind of stuff really fun. Whoa. Ugh. You should name them. You should name them the things, the names.
So, which one is the one with the blue face and the big boogly eye, the eyes on tentacles, and which one is the smaller one? Because this one's only like 0.73 meters tall, and this one is 5 meters tall.
So is Jan Klassen one person, and Katrine is another person, or are there 3 people that we're talking about? I don't know enough about these people.
Yeah. Do you want to Google them?
Okay, there are 2.
Yeah. I feel like this one is Jan Klassen and that's Katrine.
Okay.
That's my
Are they
feeling.
husband and wife?
Are they husband and wife? Well, do we
Well,
make...
let's not call the little one... Let's not name the little one after the wife. Let's name the big one after the wife.
She said the big one has the more impressive name.
Alright, well, let's not name them directly after the people. Why don't we call them so-and-so something or other?
Yes.
You know, so like, this can be Klassen's something or other. He named the big one.
Yeah.
That's slightly better.
How's that spelled?
K-L-A-A-S-S-U-N.
Oh, is that not more of a Klassen? I don't know.
Klassen, maybe. You could just call them Klassen's puppet and Katrine's puppet. Yeah, that's good. It's definitely Katrine. Katrine is spelled
K?
yeah,
A?
yeah,
T?
yeah.
R? I? A?
No, I-J.
Ah. Don't I just call it Katrina's Muppet? That sounds silly.
Sounds like a euphemism. Oh no, damn it! I did it. I made the dick joke.
I see. The dick joke has become all of us.
No.
We all
Disappointed
become
in
dick
myself.
jokers one. I think my brain wants to say like oven mitt, but
No. Mitt is okay. It's still weird, but there you go. I mean, it does look kind of like an oven. Wow.
there's two of them.
Oh god.
There's multiple brands of.
Yep.
Oh, this planet, Emily.
Planet is.
It's
All the
iridescent and
time.
covered in
Yeah. Mhm. It is. Yes, it is.
dick adjacent life forms.
Oh my god. Wow. What a phrase.
If I were live tweeting,
I was
that's...
going to say I'm tempted to tweet that.
You can tweet it. Go for it.
Oh dear.
So you... I need to look at how to read this. Yeah, that's a mate. Yeah. What you scan it, buddy? Oh, I broke it. Oh god, I fell down the... Really? Going into the water stabilizes my temperature levels? That's neat.
What?
Going for a
This
swim.
particular water, anyway.
Yeah, true. That's neat. So I need to find iridium.
Ah. Oh, we saw that. There was a big thing of it a little while back, and I was like, could get it while you're here, but yeah.
Yeah, you always need iridium when you're repairing a ship.
Yeah, of course. That's right.
Oh no. Even this planet. This planet, Emily.
Yep.
Need something that glows in the dark.
I still think salamander.
Yeah. Let's do it. It's a better name than...
Because it's like
Adjip-
the puppets look kind of like a salamander head.
Yeah, and it looks
it's
and it's a
like-
better name than Edgepiowen...
Yeah.
Edgepionist...
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
Are these names easier for someone who speaks Dutch?
That seems racist.
Oh, sorry. Are these names easier for people who speak Welsh to say?
I like that you were just like
I'm just changing out. I know that was the
just
joke.
changing out because like I don't know, maybe fuck the Welsh or something. What
they all have-
happened there?
They all have... This looks like a word in the
No,
language to me.
no.
Anyway.
You're not gonna be able to dig your way out of that one.
We're calling this planet Salamander. I'm assuming we haven't already named a planet Salamander.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
Okay. Salamanders are funny looking. This is a silly planet. Fascination beads.
Whittington says, traditionally the puppet shows would just feature marital comedy, but audience participation and props being props being held and worked or mishandled by the puppets was also a big part of it.
Oh! Wait, are they... Is this Dutch Punch and Judy?
Yeah, sounds like. Sounds like Dutch Punch and Judy, yeah.
This one doesn't have the fins,
Oh.
but it's still a Classens dragon.
Mm-hmm. That is a great name. It's a really good name. Oh! That's one way of handling it. I like it.
It went away because I changed the
Yeah.
changed the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, Punch and Judy.
Hmm.
Marital comedy.
Mm.
That fills me with like a
Yeah.
deep sense of discomfort.
Me too. Well, I mean, yeah, and having seen Punch and Judy,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yep.
It's pretty gross. Very, very poor taste jokes, mostly.
Like I kind of love how unsettling that phrase is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it contains a lot of very unpleasant information. What are we looking for? We're looking for Heridium.
Yep. But there's some platinum over here, and I think I need some of that as well.
Okay.
Need a big blue,
Need a big
because
blue.
I can't fly without it.
Mm-mm. Can't fly without the big blue.
Mm.
At least this planet doesn't have anything that wants to kill you.
No, it is a bit warm.
Yeah, a bit warm.
Bit
But
on
none
the-
of the Muppets are trying to murder you, so that's good.
I mean, yeah.
That would be very unpleasant.
I mean, that would be like a literal nightmare scenario for you.
It
so.
would. It would be. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I have a blanket?
Mm. Mm-hmm. I could bring a heater over.
Yeah. And a blanket?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like like those shows are traditional. They're old. They come from traditional power structures and their entrenchment, and therefore the oppression of women and its entrenchment. Yeah. I don't feel like really Punch and Judy shows need to exist in our world anymore. Other than like in museums.
Yeah. They're a historical monument.
Like anyone who's performing them at a fair as a way of preserving the history of them, I think is not doing that correctly. Because you're still presenting it as a form of like humorous entertainment. Oh, I need to go inside. I got distracted by the blanket situation. This looks like a rope, like falling down into a knot, but it's actually the base of a plant.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's a storm.
You should name it.
I'm gonna die.
Oh dear.
Do I have any zinc? I have zinc. Thank goodness.
Yay.
Thank goodness for zinc. Apparently you can just like quick recharge it. Yeah, you can. Cammy taught me about how to use the quick thing.
Nice.
It's interesting that like that tool exists, right? That quick select.
Yeah.
But I actually find it like really hard to remember that it exists.
Yeah. So it's not as convenient as it ought to be.
Yeah.
Iridium!
Is that Iridium? I think it
Yes.
is.
Also, this place looks really cool in a storm.
Yeah, it does.
And what is that thing to your left there? It says TI. Is that gold spiky whatever? Really. And all the particles in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Also, is the game actually paused? You won't like die.
I don't know how that works.
Hmm.
We had the question of if you go into camera mode
Ugh.
while you're in multiplayer experience.
Ah, okay.
Ah, it's Sia. She's titanium.
So she says.
She claims to be titanium, but
But is she though?
I mean, the question is, has anyone ever seen Sia and Titanium in the same room? I don't understand why chat puts up with us. They should just...
Well, at the moment only Leapington is putting up with us.
That's true. That's fair. Hot. What? What? Why?
Mm-mm.
No free slots. None.
Nope. Okay. Being watched.
That's bad.
Alright, maybe not. Never mind. This was a low security planet, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh. Oops, I shouldn't have used the timing, but whatever. A lot of crummy dirt in this iridium.
But you don't actually need that much, do you?
No, I don't. I'm just getting extra because I'm extra.
There you go.
Go. See, I outlasted the storm. I am more powerful than nature itself. Gods do not scare me.
Don't get carried away.
I am mighty Odysseus, slayer of the Trojans.
I see.
I will travel home in a timely fashion.
Not get distracted by anything.
Not get distracted at all. I mean, okay, he gets distracted, but also, like, it's not just that. Like, all this other shit happens.
That's true, that's true.
And, like, I don't think it's fair that Poseidon punishes him for something that he only does because of the punishment.
That's very true.
Like, that's some time travel bullshit.
Yep.
Like,
That's a lot of iridium you've got there.
this is good for you. Need to make some carite sheets.
Carrot sheets. Nope.
Need a bunch of iron.
Let's do that little mushroom doodad.
What's the mushroom doodad called?
I don't know. It don't have a name. Well, it does have a name.
What's it called, Emily? Give it a name. I'm gonna shoot it.
What? No! That's
Give it a name, Emily!
That's a terrible ultimatum!
Carrot sheet. Carrot sheet. I think that's all I need.
Yay!
Pulse engine is repaired.
Dynamic resonator. How do you make a dynamic resonator? Also, what do you need to do with those, with the coolant sigma and the beam impact sigma thing? They're flashing.
They need chrysonite. One of them needs chrysonite, one of them needs microdensity fabric.
Right.
Can I make microdensity fabric? Sure I can.
I don't
Can I
know.
make a dynamic resonator? I can't.
Yes, you can make microdensity fabric. That's good.
Iron to make microdensity fabric? Yes, I can do that.
Kablamo!
More iron? I'm 3 short.
There you go.
Phase coolant sigma. Need thamium? Gosh, okay. Titanium. Plutonium, plutonium, plutonium. Let's climb this hill.
Alright. you're really low.
I'm only dying a little.
That thing.
I'll go and get some zinc from the top
Good
of this
idea,
hill.
yeah. Good plan. Whoosh, whoosh.
Now, we started a little late.
Mm.
Do you want to go till 9? We would have been going to 8:30 if we'd started at 4:30, but yeah.
Up to you.
Or should
We
just
are
go to 8?
sleepy.
We are sleepy. We should go to 8:30.
I think we should go to 8:30.
Right. Just wanted to check because I'm wondering like whether or not to take a quick break, but I don't think we need to.
I'm good. Up to you.
You're great. That's what you are.
Aww. Oh my gosh.
Pretty gay.
I think she likes me.
I do. I've
She
got
does like me.
big old feels.
Oh my gosh.
Got lots of emotions. Shooting me.
Yeah. Or you got slapped by a tentacle.
That's what I meant.
Ah.
I meant tentacle slap.
Okay.
I mean, it's like tentacle slapping me.
What happens when you go into space?
Do you get tentacle slapped?
Yeah, well.
I mean, a lot of the anime I've watched tells me that, but
Exactly.
That's-
The fiction suggests it.
like I have a hard time believing that the people who wrote a lot of those horror sequences have not watched a bunch of hentai. Like Samuel L. Jackson.
What?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Loves hentai? Really? Fair enough.
It is known.
Wow.
He's got a taste.
Alright. Well, there you go.
That's fair. It is fair, Leapington. I will accept that as a response. It's all dick jokes and philosophy over here on Wednesday nights.
That's what we do.
This makes me think of Cooper Petey.
What does?
This particular view.
Yeah. Because there's all the little kind of hillocks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes me think that if I walk around too much, I'll fall in a mine and die.
Yeah. Yep. I like that one glowy red bit over there. I think it was just a particle, but it looked cool.
I actually transfer all these screenshots to my phone at some point so that I can post them to the internet.
Yes, true. Do they do mining in Cooper Pedy? Yes.
Yeah, Cooper Pedy is an opal mining town, and because of the politics of it, it's a bunch of it is lots of little independent claims. So it means that there's lots of like just drop holes down rather than like large open strip mining.
Also, hello Larry Num.
Oh, hi Larry.
And also it's an interesting place because a whole bunch of the houses are underground.
Yeah, a whole bunch of the buildings and houses.
A bunch of the buildings are underground.
Mostly the older ones.
Yeah, because it's really really hot there.
Yeah.
But I guess now it's less important to do that because people have air conditioning. But
Yeah. What was that film that was set in Cooper Pedy that we watched?
oh, you're asking me.
Sorry, I shouldn't ask you that question. It's clearly traumatic to you to be asked about films you've watched.
Clearly, I guess.
I reckon it was like a... I know it was hetero.
By that, do you mean like it was a romance?
I know there was a romance involved, but it might have been a
Okay.
bad one because it was an Australian film.
Oh yeah, it probably ended tragically and violently.
Yeah, I think it was just that it was like already violent and abusive, and that was like one of the premises of the film. I think.
Australian short films
And this was
annoy me.
in their
This is
like
not a short film. But...
but Australian films in general have the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. We're obsessed with, you know, like grittiness. You know, particularly short films made in Australia. They've always got to be gritty. You know, they've always got to be like just uncomfortably tragic.
Like either gritty or like
for no
rye.
reason. Yeah,
Is
or
the other
both.
one?
Yeah, exactly.
They're allowed to be rye.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that as much, but just sort of, they seem to just often do this thing of like, you know.
I still think The Kiss was an amazing film, but also like
yeah,
fuck,
but so brutal though.
so brutal.
I don't know that I don't know that I agree it was an amazing film because I don't understand. I didn't interpret a meaning from it.
Right.
I didn't get a sense of what this film was trying to tell me. And I don't feel like all films need to tell you something, but that's why I didn't like it. Okay, so actually a better way of saying that is I don't know whether it was an excellent film, but I didn't like it for that reason.
Yeah. That is fair.
A Dutch film always has unnecessary sex. That's amazing. I love that. That's great. Just wherever they can put it in. Lol.
Points?
I didn't even mean to make that joke. Larry and I just finished watching this season finale of a show. Oh yes, what was that? Oh, it got very unnecessarily tragic for no reason. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible, the finale as well.
Have you all watched Clever Man?
Yes! Holy crap! Clever Man is a really freaking
We need to
good
watch the
time.
second series, Em.
Is it all out?
I think it came out while you were away partially.
Oh my gosh. So, Clever Man is an Australian-made sci-fi that is produced and created and acted in by primarily Indigenous Australians, and it is amazing and just so good.
Yeah, it's a superhero style sci-fi.
Exactly.
But it's based. But the superhero is based on, and all of the stuff is based on Indigenous mythology.
Yeah, and it is really freaking good, and you should watch it and support it and tell other people to watch it.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I had completely forgotten that the second season was out. Fantastic.
Is the name of the auntie in that? Her name's not Linda, is it?
I can't remember when. Why are you asking me these
Sorry.
things? I don't remember details. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't remember what her name was because I loved that character.
Mm.
Because she reminded me of the older Indigenous women that were there in my that were
around
in my childhood, right? Like I looked up to. Right, like she represents that role model.
Also, what are we searching for? I've forgotten. I got so distracted by TV.
That's a really good question.
Need.
Can't get Chris in it here. I guess nothing.
You fixed.
I fixed most stuff.
Okay.
We can go back to the ship.
Oh, what about the pulse engine? Because it was still flashing. Pulse engine.
Oh, it needs iron in it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I should just get a bunch of iron.
And what was the other thing? There was another
One of them needs a dynamic resonator, and one of them needs Chris in it, and I can't get Chris in it or a dynamic resonator on my own.
You've got it in flying condition?
Yeah, I've got it in flying condition. Yeah, we should take off.
Oh, sorry, Larry. I'll put it. I'll put it in. Cool. Leatherman.
I know that it did air in the US, and I know that it has aired in the UK as well, but I'm not sure which, like, because like in Australia it was aired on the ABC, which is our government funded channel, and so like that's what we watched it on, and we can like watch it on there, like go back and watch old episodes of things. But I don't know how you would find it in other things. It was partially funded by Sundance, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Low on
The old thermal
thermal
protection.
protection.
Should I walk back to the ship or should I summon it?
Summon it.
I'll just grab this first.
Oh, storm. Yeah, definitely summon it then.
Summon ship. Hey, buddy.
What's it called? Kawaka dog?
We can name it. We can name our ships. We can name our
gosh.
guns.
You should name your ship.
What should I name this one?
I don't know. Wait. You should name your ships after your cars. Your old cars.
No, I should name my ships after birds.
Oh, I guess so. Oh, because they fly.
But also this one, I think I like.
As in birds we've had?
This one should be called a kakapo.
A kakapo. Oh yeah, it does look.
It should be called a kakapo. It should be like it's called
Alright.
Kawakad
Kakapo. Okay.
Kakapo.
That sounds good. It's very
How
cute.
do I rename it? There we go.
I like that. Kako. But how do you spell that? Is that with a K?
Kako.
That's such a cute word.
I wish it were green. That would be the best. If it were green, I
Yeah.
would be like,
True.
that would be the best. I'm just checking that
That's
I've got
a
that
bit
spelled
weird.
correctly. I'm almost positive I do, but
Very not kakapo looking.
I've got it wrong. It's kakapo, not kakapo.
Oh, lucky. you checked.
Lucky I checked.
Mm.
Cool. Alright, now we're flying in the kakapo,
Yay.
which doesn't make any sense because the kakapo is flightless, but
I love that was your naming system, and then the first one you chose is a flightless bird.
because they're
I
all.
feel like this says something about your flying.
But what? No, a kakapo is not Australian. It's New Zealand, and it's a big flightless parrot. And they're very, very clever, but also very, very stupid.
Very, very clever, but very stupid.
They're flightless. They don't recognize threats properly.
In what ways are they very, very clever?
They're smart. They socialize and all this
Oh,
sorts
well,
of
maybe
things.
they're just trusting.
Yeah, maybe they're trusting.
Maybe they're smart enough.
Sorry,
to
I'm
know
using the like villain version of stupid, then, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly.
They're stupid on account of they've experienced love.
Exactly. Exactly. Maybe they're just smart enough to know that nothing really means anything when it comes down to it. They're just really philosophical.
Is that a thing to say on stream?
What?
It's just
That nothing really means anything when it comes down to it.
yeah.
It's true.
I mean, yeah, yes, existentialism.
We're in space. I feel like.
That's true. It's a space stream. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. New Zealand didn't have any real predators. Yep.
Pakaharu and everything. White fellas come fuck your shit, and then you have a bad time.
It's true. I like that this isn't a planet we've been to before, is it?
Nope.
Okay. I like that it's like this whole planet contains a ruin. It has at least one of those. Like, it's interesting that it is specified that.
Yeah.
Is that because you found it on a beacon thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It told me that what was it? The location had found the location of another world, and I was like, what? convenient.
Very. It's really hypnotic.
Isn't it?
So you should turn your ship around.
You can't do it in warp.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll crash into the planet in a second.
There you go. Oh, that. Ooh. I shouldn't say ooh this high up because it'll probably look totally.
I feel like it's just the colour of the rocks under the moonlight. We say moonlight, it's not moonlight.
Looks like this. Just landing on this rock was fun. Oh, I felt so sure it was going to throw you out over the rock for a second.
I was gonna die. We all knew that I should have died there.
Yep.
Yep.
Amazing.
Look at this, like... Ow.
Oh. Oh.
Look at this, like, field of, like...
Wow.
I feel like this is actually a dead volcano, and this is all, like, the
What is-
lava field.
Yeah, it looks like it. What is... Oh, what is this? What does it tell us about this planet?
Yeah, oh, I fell.
Oh.
What do we know about... What do we know about Lakaka's
Weather
Lidge?
is mild. It's a... What kind of planet is it?
Eh?
Oh no, we didn't look.
I hate how we got, like, why is there not that information here?
Fauna is lacking.
If I get into the ship and get out again, it might tell me.
Yeah, it might do. So no fauna, lots of flora.
I mean, yeah, look at
Nothing
this ship.
that's really harming you, which is nice. There
It's
is
peaceful.
no, like, no sort of temperature danger.
And, like, it's not even, like, a dead planet.
No, exactly. Kind of cool.
There's so many planets with no fauna.
Yeah, or at least you just keep finding them. It's very disappointing.
What crap's up the streaming quality?
I'm not sure what crap's on the streaming quality.
Is it the warp?
Oh, maybe.
The warping might do that. There's a flag on the top of this ruin. Is there a princess to rescue or a pretty prince?
Wow. I hope there's a pretty prince. I don't think there's a pretty prince.
I've yelled at you about Rabbit Peach already, haven't I?
Yes.
Good, just checking.
It's great. Did you see that Adam got a little...
Yes,
Rabbid
I
Peach?
was so happy.
Um,
I've totally headcanoned Trans Rabbit Peach, and I'm like, and she's now my favorite Mario character. Like, full stop. It's, like, if we're being honest, it's Nintendo's least problematic gender representation.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. Where's the button? Oh.
This is all very monumental. Those are... Look at all the little shooting stars.
Is that what they are? Or are they particles that are
Maybe they're particles.
in the air?
This is all very Monument Valley.
It is.
A lot of these are very Monument Valley,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Overcharges? Oh, right, like...
Is that in relation to Gek? Remnants of Rakuan Fofma. The strange stone marker imparts wisdom of the Korvax echoes to those who desire it. I do not know what dialect it speaks, yet somehow I understand the story of those who once worshipped here. This connection is not permanent. It is merely the start of a new equation. On Korvax Prime, entities who passed on into their Korvax echoes left their shell for their descendants. So has been the way of the Korvax, an endless carapace cycle that knows no end. This way will continue. It will continue for as long as our lights still shine. I love this, like, yeah, like, post individual.
Yeah, which is why I was so interested in the fact that that previous one you found taught you the word for yourself.
Like, well, it feels like they have
'Cause it's not- yeah.
individuality, but it's in a vastly different understanding to
It
ours.
seems like they have uh, individuality and personality, but not physical individuality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, like, I think it's interesting, and like we can think about what that like sound, what that contributes to our understanding of what people are on the internet.
Exactly. Leafington, yes, possibly. Leafington says, so did we watch that person die earlier when they suddenly seemed like another person?
Yes,
possibly.
I think they died.
They either died or there is something wherein multiple people were inhabiting that one body, which I think we've seen before.
We've seen multiple inhabitants, yeah. But I
So-
think that looked a lot like someone dying to me.
Maybe, but there wasn't anything that sort of narratively indicated that they were, you know, like... Oh, no, maybe you're right. There was sort of like a, you know, dimmed and flickered out or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. In which case, isn't that fascinating that that was just a thing that happened, you know, just casually on a space station.
Just
and
watched
nobody...
a person die. No one cared.
Yeah, there's no fanfare about it.
Which is again like because of which makes a comment, right? Like it suggests that it is our bodies that give us that if we're not identified by our bodies, it is harder to pay attention when one consciousness ends and another begins.
Yeah.
Right? Like because we don't see a physical effect apart from the lights, we're somehow it seems less momentous that someone might die.
Yeah, that's fascinating, isn't it?
That's so interesting.
There's a lot to unpack in there.
The callbacks have a lot to unpack in general.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And like so do the what's the names? The warlike ones have a lot of interesting stuff about have a lot of interesting stuff about certain kinds of culture.
And it's behind you. There was some weird...
The two planets?
Oh, it was the planets, right. It was sort of looked like it was on the
Let
surface.
me
I
just
was like...
pop over there and see this person.
Pop over to the other planet?
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh, is that the person that you didn't have enough...
This is the person I need to talk to. Or do you want to explore this planet some more?
Yeah, let's explore this planet a little bit. Although it is almost time to stop, so do you want to finish up with more exploration?
Let's
here,
find at least
or-
one more question mark. Like one more interesting thing.
Sure, alright. Nice to see it in the daylight.
Yeah.
Quite pretty.
It is. It's not got a lot of fauna.
No, it's got no fauna, I think.
What's this? Is this interesting or is it just... No, it's not. This one flies so differently.
Alright, that's interesting.
But it feels like it does. What's that? Do you want to go and check this out? Oh no.
No. Oh.
We'll have to find another one after this one.
Yeah. Too spook. Too spook. Biffington says, I'm really getting into the narrative stuff. I just wanted to pet some space cats. Yeah, this is the thing about No Man's Sky as far as we've experienced it. Like, it is narrative, but it's a weird kind of procedurally generated sort of randomly forming narrative.
It's like rolling dice on a random encounters table.
Yeah. You gotta be able to put things together yourself and pull out of it what you want. It requires you to
do the work.
Yeah. Which I like. I prefer that.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I haven't enjoyed the changes that they've done that have reduced that.
Yeah.
Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log continuation for analysis.
It's interesting. So you're a returning user because all of the terminals are linked?
No, it's because it's from a traveler. It just identifies traveler. That's my guess.
It's a good guess.
I awoke from a dream where I was drowning in something thick and glutinous. It filled my pores and suffocated me.
Body horror, yay!
I wanted to believe that this is my tired mind playing tricks. I've been so long without deep sleep. The crimson sphere shimmers at the corner of my eye whenever I try to rest. I cannot comprehend how it tracks my spore from world to world. Or is it that I'm following it? The orb cannot be in all places at once. That cannot be.
Probs is though.
What's spore?
I'm not sure.
I discovered something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my own journey.
Yeah, nice. Oh, wow.
What?
Spore. The track or scent of an animal.
Wow,
great
that's
word.
such a great word. Where is it? What's its etymology? Where's it from?
From Afrikaans, apparently.
Right.
What? From Dutch.
From Dutch.
There you go. Oh, sorry, Leavington is saying spore is a Dutch word for tracks. There you go.
Learning so much Dutch
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. Wow. That is a fascinating word. What a great word.
Let's find something else on this planet.
Yeah, because it seems like it's specifically, oh, nice little beach and everything. This is
Yeah.
very pretty.
Yeah.
It is a nice place. It's just kind of a bit deserted.
It's nice if dull.
Yeah. We need an animal that is, or a monster that is nice but dull.
Good point.
It's funny how that migrated to English via Afrikaans. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's definitely like South Africa acts as a real linguistic melting pot.
What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say it's an interesting word because it seems to me like it's different to tracks in that it's like tracks is specifically visual,
Yeah.
whereas that the definition I was reading indicated that it can be the scent or like other sort of trail. How beautiful! Look at that. Is that a little? Is that a river? What is that? Is that a little river? It is, or is it not? No, it's just sort of like a weird muddy surface. Wow.
Do you remember that planet where like all of the water was like hard, hard
Yeah.
moor?
Yeah, yeah.
That's not how you say that word, Ashton.
No, it isn't. I like here how it's like a big field and you got all the buildings sort of dotted around.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Hi, friends. What thou? Please. As with many of their kind, this Corvax projects light from around their visor. But as I look more closely, I see that these are not just random patterns. They have created tiny, perfect hologram of the local star system. Shall I attempt to scan? The Corvax quickly shuts down the hologram. My unapproved scanning appears to have offended them.
That's fair. We should have asked
Can I
about
talk
it.
again? Do you have anything else to say to me?
Oh,
Oh?
really? That's the direction.
I asked the Corvax for navigational help, and they alter the projection slightly so as to highlight the planet closest to the space station. Perhaps I should investigate. Neat. You left some money on the thing here. I'm taking it. Oh, it's shield. Okay, it's not that. It's not money, it's shield. Those devices do random things, and I'm like,
do.
okay.
I can't tell if it's based on like colour and shape.
No, because I've seen one that looks exactly the same as that before that gave me money, so...
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, there's a storm.
So pretty.
It's a lovely planet.
It is
It's just kind of, yeah, it's just slightly dull.
What kind of creature is it?
Cow.
Ow.
I don't know. Just... Oh wait, I forgot a thing in the other one that I needed to do. We'll do it now so that I don't forget. Again. I don't want to... I want to be able to make sure I've got everything out of there. Yeah, the grass here is actually like so lush.
Yeah.
It's real nice. Baxon. The operations terminal reveals an automated plea for help. A clear pattern emerges within the white noise hissing from the screen. If I can work out what comes next, I could potentially lock down the distressed craft's location. 23, 45, 89, 177. Oh, I haven't seen this one. 23 plus 45. Double minus 1? Yeah, double minus 1, double minus 1. 89 times 2 would be... Oh, ow. 160 plus 18 would be 178. Minus 1 is 177. Double 177 be 14 plus 140 would be a, oh gosh, 140, 154 plus 200 is 354, 353. I got there in the end, chat. It's fine. My standing with the Gek is increased. And there's a crashed freighter. Well. Well, well. Golly. Let's go and see about that. We did the math. We can be our own math squad, it's fine.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
It's fun thinking about, like, what do I call my community? Like, what do I call people who sub? Like, sub to my channel? Because, like, most channels have, like, a word for that. I was thinking about Goblin Horde, but, like, Welcome to the Horde sounds too World of Warcraft. I might go with it anyway. As I stand at the terminal, tiny drones go about a series of perfunctory cleaning routines within the pristine observatory. Clearly the former overseer was a stickler for cleanliness, but less conscientious about monitoring incoming communications from the distant reaches of space. A beacon blinks vitally on the monitor. If I can enter the correct access code, perhaps I could make a valuable discovery. 7354, 3547, 5473, 4735. The code is correct. The beacon's mystery is revealed to me. And I found a signal for a ruin. Neat. And then... is there one more thing in this complex? I feel like there ought to be. Horde is pretty good. The other one is like pack, like goblin pack. Because I feel like if I want to call my followers something, they're goblins. Call my subscribers goblins, because you know that won't make them feel weird at all. This is too big a building to only have one door, surely. Yeah, I know it's got a waypoint. The Goblin Pack or the Goblin Horde? What do you reckon, Em?
Goblin Pack or Goblin Horde? I feel like Horde is better, definitely, but I understand your thing about like...
Maybe you just go with it, fucking own it.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. It's not too big of a thing. I only have like 6.5 subscribers. I feel like I feel like
they're very important.
they are. They're all excellent. I love all my subs very much. I can't make it not sound kinky. Oh, I should probably fix that.
Props.
I found some more things, some more beacons to places in other worlds.
Oh, I like these trees. I like how they're all
This is a great planet, apart from being slightly dull.
Yeah. exactly. It is. What are we gonna call it?
There are plenty of things in the monster manual that are not nasty.
Yeah.
I don't think this is
But
flump,
the instrument also
but
be not majestic.
yeah, this isn't flump.
Okay.
I'm making that executive call.
Alright.
So there's a crashed freighter on this planet.
Ooh. What?
I think we should go and
I
look
don't
at.
feel like we've ever seen that before. Have you ever seen it?
Have you not seen a crashed freighter?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Have you?
I've seen some.
Oh.
I saw one with Dave.
Oh.
I'm sure I've seen one with you.
Have you? I don't remember. I don't remember.
We'll go and see.
Yep.
Also, if you want to be part of the Goblin Horde,
Yeah.
first month is half price currently, September.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time to get started because we're doing so much more role-playing games now.
Mm. It is, yes. Your schedule has become very full.
I'll tell you a secret, chat. Secret that I haven't said publicly online yet, which is starting on the 24th. I'm going to be playing Go by Moonlight.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! So freaking keen.
I have to lock everything in, but I'm almost. I think I've confirmed with most people now. I just have to like create the event and do all the invitations.
Oh, good.
So far, it is. Here we go. Here's our.
No, I've definitely not seen this.
You've not seen this.
No.
Oh, I maybe you were out for some of it when I discovered it last time.
Maybe.
But.
Or maybe I had. Maybe I was
maybe you've
really
forgotten.
sleepy. If it was last week.
Yeah, maybe. No, it was like at the start of this adventure.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
it looks so different on a planet that is like well lit and nice. If I could just build a base anywhere, I would build it in this, right?
Yes. Whoa, no, I've definitely not seen this. This is cool. Holy shit. Whoa.
Crash freighter.
Wow.
Oh, the sound of it. Or is that a? No.
It is
It's
really
gorgeous, and now there's a crashed freighter on it. That's real cool.
It could be called Nymph.
It could be called Nymph. Yeah, the sound of the thing. Gosh. I like that, like, whenever there's a crash freighter, there's always a convenient ship summoning station also.
Uh-huh.
What's this? The SV Glory of Akiota.
Wow.
Log damaged. Partial records available. My love, I dive into a black hole tomorrow. I know we agreed not to... I warned them about advisability of such a large vessel moving through the rift, but they are arrogant, vain creatures, are they not? We emerged into the skies above anomaly. Reality itself has abdicated here. Vast hexagons litter the landscape of this once proud planet, now become plaything of our unseen foe. I fear I will not be home for time. We drank the water. My love, forgive me.
Whoa.
Great to salvage. Salvage materials from the wreck. The freighter's cargo is scattered across the area. Use the scanner and the terrain manipulator to unearth and claim the loot.
Huh. You use the terrain manipulator.
Yeah, we ran into this before, where I was like, I can't actually, like, I was like, there's loot here that I can't get to.
Oh.
And the answer was, you need the terrain manipulator.
Oh.
For instance.
Whoa.
I know,
I
right?
like that.
You have to dig. It's a shovel. It's actually a shovel. I need iron though.
Liffington says, is it some kind of ritual of water drinking or just poisonous? Yeah. I immediately thought of, because we've been talking about WoW, I immediately thought of like drinking the Fey blood.
Yeah, right?
Like, if not directly poisonous, maybe it just makes
Like,
you...
it's such an evocative phrase. We
Yeah,
drank the
we drank
water.
the water. Yeah.
Iridium. What's this? Antimatter. Neat.
Yeah, I think we should call it nymph.
Sure.
Is that something like that?
Gosh darn it. A lot of these rocks have like little splashes of something that looks like paint on them.
Oh.
It's really interesting.
Is a prompt for a narrative game? Yeah, definitely. We drink the water.
Definitely. Did you all see the thing in my Twitter and on my blog the other day with the where you meet the strange weird touch sage and they give you a award? What did you get? I don't remember what people got.
I got coal and blood.
And you decided yours protected you from coal and blood was a ward against old age.
I was thinking about them as fuel.
Yes, that's cool. Shut up. Where have you gone, you tiny wanker?
I'm just doing my job. I'm trying to help you understand the sanctity of life. They're failing, obviously.
I am a meat popsicle. Oh, that one's gonna be a problem because I can't get rid of him. Oh man.
Oh gosh, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, because I can't kill one of them
Why?
because he's hidden.
Hidden.
Yeah. And so he keeps summoning more. Need to go and find him.
You mean like he's stealth or something?
No, he's just in a hole.
Oh.
But the problem is him
Weird.
being in a hole makes it really hard for me to. God damn it.
Why do you have to clear?
Because I'm missing out on Pugnium.
Oh.
Is he down there?
Yeah. He's stuck. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, there's 2 more. Oh heck. Oh, there's 3 more.
The problem is if you don't kill them quickly, they're summoned buddies. Oh, take that out of hand. Fuck.
Oh, it's not the end for you. Well, there you go.
Wow.
How's that for timing? Tis the end of the session.
Well, wow. I need to grab my inventory though, so I don't want it to despawn.
Death by sentinel attack drone. 2 minutes away.
My scanner's been damaged? Rough. Just on the other side of the...
Yeah.
That's right. I'll just run there real quick.
Dang.
Heck.
Yeah, that was because it got stuck in the hole.
Duck and all.
Stuck in a hole. That just looks so impressive.
Doesn't it?
Mm.
They added this in one of the recent patches. That's right, there isn't a Rest in Canada emote anymore.
There isn't a what?
There used to be an emote which was Rest in Canada. But it got replaced with
Oh no.
weird Adam Beck.
I know he's meant to be crying, but it kind of looks like eyes.
I mean, that's your choice of interpretation. Well, I feel like it's your brain telling us that.
Yeah.
Your brain is the one that goes, knife eye attack.
Knife eye attack. Yeah.
And I'm in a storm. Gosh. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I gotta make sure I'm jumping in the right hole. Because I don't currently have a jetpack.
Oh.
So if I get in the wrong hole...
Oh no, you really hurt them too. You have a jetpack.
There it is. Oh, thank goodness.
Hello?
Why would it let me do it?
You have a jetpack. Or is it broken?
Yeah. That doesn't have...
Grave.
This is...
Grave.
This
Oh,
is
very
bugged.
bad. Oh no.
It's bugged.
Oh no. Oh dear. What if you just move through it? What if you move through it? That's how it works in space.
I feel like I can't do a bunch of things right now.
Can you, if you go out and come back in, will it definitely despawn?
If I go out of the game and come
Yeah.
back in. Yeah, like I can't... It's not recognizing
Oh dear. Okay.
a whole bunch of buttons.
Okay, that's weird. And you can't get out of this cave. Hmm. Mm-mm.
.2036? That's the most recent one. It's not recognizing...
What's going on? Is it the control? Can you turn the controller off and on again? What is happening? What is all this? What is all this? Sorry, friends. Just trying to see if we can get this.
You just type F5 into the chat.
Just like that.
Yep. People will know what that means. Let's see if we can do anything this time. And see if my grave still exists.
Mm.
I'd like to get my grave back and then save it
That
and
would be
finish for
good.
the night.
That would be good. Yes, yeah. Well, exactly. We'll see if we can get it back before we close up. What a weird ending for this bit. Alright,
Who reckons that this...
hang on. You're going toward a ruin. Is that where you want to go?
Yes, it's the ruin of the ship.
The what?
It's the ruin of the ship, isn't it? Oh no,
No.
it's the ship is here. My grave still exists?
Okay.
I
yeah.
can boost, I can jump, I can do things.
Okay, that's good. That seems good.
So we've learned that... I don't know what we've learned actually. I don't understand why it stopped doing button presses.
Yeah, Lickington says, I had not experienced death yet, and that's some weird dark stuff going to your grave. Well, yeah, particularly because when you die, the indication is that you are a new clone.
Yeah.
So, who knows what that
But
means
all that's
narratively.
left is this weird geometric shape, right? That's your grave. Your body isn't there.
It's even more spooky when it happens in space and it's just like this ominous black diamond floating in the void of space.
Alright, grave, I'm gonna dig you up. That's weird.
Yep. Yay!
There we go, we made it.
Phew.
All I wanted was some iron. Those holes are scary when they've got the lip because you can't just descend them normally.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
I'm just gonna park my ship in the middle so I can save it.
Yep. Good idea.
'Cause I need to use my ship to save things.
Yeah.
Did I already open this? Is that because I restored all that shit?
Free slots in ship inventory.
Oh, it needs too much money. Wow. Yeah, it gets expensive.
Free slots in ship inventory.
Need to break another plant. That way I can get some nanites.
Not worth it.
No, not really. But the game incentivizes me towards collecting them, so I do it. Like a good zombie. Like a good collect them all zombie.
Lichington, as in, do you mean how long has it been since the last death? Or like, how long have you been traveling?
I've summoned the Kakapole. Get in. Get out.
Hey!
It's a viridescent planet. No wonder it's so lovely.
Oh, wow. Viridescent as opposed to iridescent.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
how much time between us dying and the clone showing up to our grave? Oh! Whoa!
It could be
Whoa!
centuries.
Oh my god, you just exploded my brain.
Like, there's no indication.
There is no indication of time. Because, yeah, I was thinking about it and being like, "Oh, yeah, but it's like narratively a bit weird because how does your clone just like immediately teleport there? But
Yep.
maybe they don't. Oh,
Maybe all ships have like a vat growing system in the back of them.
Maybe, or maybe there's like a intergalactic stalk that delivers new clones. Okay, wow, on that amazing.
On that weird headcanon space.
Wow, so good.
Thank you all for joining us
Yeah.
for our lovely space date.
Thank you.
If you want more space, hit the follow button, or if you want cheap subscribe button. Because tomorrow, more space. We got some scum and villainy happening, and the crew of the Unladen Solo are back for laser guns and spaceships. Pew pew. And then on Saturday morning, we're going to play a PC game. It might be Armello, it might be Darkest Dungeon, or it might be Hand of Fate. We haven't decided yet. I will tweet about that beforehand. And then on Monday, it is Damn Spirits. We'll play some more Apocalypse World. So lots of stuff coming up. Yeah, it's a busy schedule these days.
Great.
And keep an eye on my Twitter either tonight or tomorrow about a role-playing game you might be able to play. I've been working on with Melody. Been helping her out with that, so that might be a thing.
Okay.
Twitter is ACGIAC, ACGIAK, same as the channel, and I keep the events list here updated so you know when stuff is gonna happen.
Very organized.
In the meantime, it is time for us to go, I think probably to bed. We will see you another time. We'll be back here again for more space dates next Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye. No, not screen share.